Imagine for a moment a world where travel constraints just disappear, where your personal space, your office can just effortlessly cross continents. Think about, the ultimate blend of proven reliability and just completely bespoke luxury way up in the sky. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something really quite remarkable, the ACJ330neo. And this isn't just another plane, it's a real statement in corporate aviation. It marries cutting-edge tech with just unparalleled comfort. We've gone through the official brochures, the web pages, all that stuff, and our mission today is really to unpack the key nuggets of knowledge about this amazing wide-body corporate jet. We'll explore its capabilities, its advanced features, and what really makes it stand out in the world of private air travel. And we'll be looking at both versions, the ACJ330-800neo and the slightly larger 900neo.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. What exactly is the ACJ330neo? Where does it come from? Well, at its heart, it's the corporate jet version of the A330 airliner.
That's right, which is often called, the world's most successful wide-body airliner. And that's not just marketing speak. It's got this incredible heritage. The A330 platform itself has evolved into freighters, multi-role tanker transports.
Right.
So adapting it for the corporate world builds on really solid foundations. What's fascinating here is that the ACJ330neo leverages, decades of proven performance. You're talking over 1,700 orders for the A330 family, operating into more than 400 airports globally. So it carries this maturity from in-service experience, which is just critical. Combines that rock-solid reliability with all the new generation advancements.
So you get the dependability of something that's been flying for years, but with all the latest bells and whistles.
Exactly. You're not beta testing a brand new concept. You're getting an evolution of something already incredibly successful.
Makes sense. It's like, the robustness of a workhorse, but with the finesse of a top-tier luxury product. But the really interesting part, for me anyway, is the Neo bit. New engine option. That signals some big steps forward, right? Starting with the engines, the Rolls-Royce Trent 7000A, what's special about those?
Well, they're pretty transformative. The numbers alone are impressive. You've got this huge 112-inch fan.
Wow.
Which is about 15% larger than the previous generations. And crucially, it has double the bypass ratio of the older Trent 772B.
Okay, double the bypass ratio. What does that actually mean in practice for, the people on board or the operators?
Right, so a higher bypass ratio basically means more air is pushed around the engine core rather than going through it.
Okay.
The payoff, it's significantly quieter, which is great for passengers and for airport noise rules. It's incredibly fuel efficient, and it means lower emissions. So yeah, it's smarter, greener power.
Quieter, greener, more efficient. Okay, so what kind of tangible benefits does that efficiency translate to? Lower fuel burn, obviously, but what else?
Yeah, the fuel burn reduction is significant. We're talking 11% to 12% lower compared to the previous A330 generation.
That's substantial.
It really is. And that doesn't just save money on fuel, although that's obviously a big factor. It gives you strategic agility.
Strategic agility? How so?
Well, think about it. You can fly further, access more remote airports without needing fuel stops, or maybe carry more payload over the same distance.
Ah, okay. More options.
Exactly. More options, more flexibility. It makes the aircraft a more potent tool for, global business or personal travel. And beyond fuel, you also get about 5% lower maintenance costs, longer times between maintenance checks, and maybe surprisingly, about 95% spares commonality with the older A330s.
Oh, that's interesting. So finding parts isn't a huge headache.
Exactly. It simplifies the logistics side of things quite a bit.
Okay, gotcha. And you mentioned aerodynamic improvements too, alongside the engines.
Yeah, absolutely. Airbus calls it new generation aerodynamics. A big part of this is the new high-span wing. It actually uses technology adapted from their latest wide-body, the A350XWB.
Right, the A350.
Yeah, so you get a higher aspect ratio wing, think longer and sleeker, which is more efficient at cutting through the air. Plus, there are other refinements, like a new design for the engine nacelles to reduce noise.
Okay.
Tweaks to the flaps, slats, the belly fairing. Even the pylon connecting the engine to the wing is fully faired and streamlined. And of course, those distinctive wingtips, the sharklets, they're all composite on the Neo, helping reduce drag.
So lots of small, smart changes adding up to better performance and efficiency.
Precisely. It's a whole package working together. These aren't just minor adjustments. It's a significant step up.
Which leads to the question of reliability and safety. How does all this new tech stack up in the real world?
Well, the reliability figures are, frankly, outstanding. Depending on whether you read the brochure or the website, it's quoted at 99.9% or 99% operational reliability.
Wow, that's incredibly high.
It means the aircraft is ready to fly when you need it to, minimum downtime. And then you've got the cockpit tech. It's really cutting edge, focused on safety and pilot awareness. It's described as a smart cabin with control at your fingertips for the flight crew.
Okay, so reliable airframe, new efficient engines, smart cockpit. Sounds like a solid combination.
Very solid. It blends that proven A330 maturity with the best of new generation technology.
All right, so we have this incredibly advanced, reliable machine. What does that mean for where you can actually, go in it? Range must be pretty impressive.
Oh, it's more than impressive. It's genuinely game-changing. The ACJ330neo offers true non-stop global range. We're talking up to 21 hours of flying without stopping.
21 hours. That's hard to even picture in a private jet context.
It is, and that translates to a range of about 10,400 nautical miles.
Yeah.
Or 19,260 kilometers. That's specifically quoted with 25 passengers on board.
Incredible. Can you give us some examples, like flying from London?
Sure. Imagine taking off from London and flying direct, non-stop to places like Los Angeles, New York, sure, but also Cape Town, Dubai, Tokyo, Hong Kong.
Okay.
Even Sydney, Sao Paulo, Santiago, or Honolulu.
Sydney nonstop from London.
That's the capability it offers. It just opens up the entire globe without those inconvenient fuel stocks.
That really does redefine ultra long-haul travel. It's not just about distance, it's about removing those interruptions.
Exactly. It's freedom and flexibility.
Yeah.
And underpinning that range is the advanced cockpit technology we touched on, designed for safety and really high-precision navigation.
What kind of systems are we talking about there?
Well, you've got things like a dual head-up display, or HUD.
Right, projecting info onto the windscreen.
Precisely. Keeps the pilot's eyes looking out. Then there's airport navigation, OANS, for better awareness on the ground. High Precision Approach, GLS, for landing guidance. High Precision Navigation, RNP, allows the aircraft to fly very specific, efficient paths. And importantly, there's a runway overrun prevention system, ROPS.
ROPS? What does that do?
It actively monitors the aircraft's approach and landing, advising the pilots if there's a risk of going off the end of the runway, helping them take corrective action. It's a major safety feature.
That sounds crucial.
It is. Plus, you have modern communication and surveillance like FNSA Plus and ADS-B, out for better air traffic management, and even a dedicated cockpit phone. And it also has basic ETOP-PS 180 min certification.
ETOP-PS, that relates to flying over oceans, right?
Yeah, extended range twin-engine operations. 180 minutes means it's certified to fly on routes up to 3 hours flying time away from the nearest suitable diversion airport. It's a testament to the engine and system reliability.
Gotcha. So incredible range backed up by some serious navigation and safety tech.
Absolutely. It's about getting you anywhere, but doing it with the highest levels of precision and safety. That kind of capability really does change how you think about global mobility.
Right. Okay, so we've covered the outside, the engines, the range. Let's move inside. What's the experience like for the passengers? The promise seems to be a kind of home or office in the sky.
That's definitely the philosophy. Unmatched comfort, loads of personal space. It's designed to be a sanctuary. And the space itself is just vast. For the ACJ330-800neo, the smaller one, you still get 216 square meters of floor area. That's about 2,325 square feet.
That's huge.
It is. And the larger ACJ330-900neo bumps that up to 243 square meters, or 2,616 square feet.
Bigger than a lot of apartments, like you said.
It definitely gives you this incredible canvas for customizing the interior exactly how you want it.
And beyond just the size, what about the actual cabin environment? Air quality, noise?
They've really focused on that. You get 20% more fresh air compared to typical biz jets, and the cabin air is completely renewed every 2 minutes.
Every 2 minutes.
Yeah, keeps it feeling fresh, reduces fatigue. The cabin altitude is also lower, averages around 6,800 feet, which is much closer to sea level pressure than older jets. Make a big difference on long flights.
Less tiring.
Much less tiring. And it's quiet. They claim it's 3 dB quieter than its closest competitor, making it the quietest in its class.
So you can actually hold a normal conversation without shouting.
Or have a confidential meeting, yeah. Plus, hospital-grade air filtration and up to 6 different temperature zones, so different areas can have personalized climate control.
Wow, okay. So a really comfortable, healthy environment. With all that space, how does the customization work? What can owners actually do with it?
Well, Airbus works with 4 approved specialist cabin outfitters. These companies are experts in taking that massive space and applying a creative design approach. You can basically design zones for whatever you need. Think, a proper galley, private washrooms, a master bedroom suite.
One-way bedroom.
Oh, yeah. An entrance area, a dedicated office space, maybe a conference and dining room for meetings, a lobby area, separate zones for staff or crew.
Guest suites, maybe.
Absolutely. Guest suites, VIP washrooms, crew rest areas, executive seating zones. The flexibility is enormous. You can genuinely create productive workspaces or host high-level meetings while you're flying across the globe.
So it really can be your office or your home, just mobile.
That's the idea. And to make that work, connectivity is key.
Right. Can't be disconnected these days. What's the internet situation like?
It's top-notch. They offer comprehensive onboard internet services using Ka-band satellite technology.
Ka-band, that's the fast stuff.
Yeah, it delivers proper high-speed internet, comparable to what you'd expect on the ground. So you can do HD video streaming, use your mobile phone, hold video conferences, even watch live TV via IPTV.
So no compromises on being connected.
None at all. You're fully functional, whether for business or leisure. Doesn't matter where you are over the planet.
It really does sound like it redefines airborne luxury and productivity. It's more than just fancy seats, isn't it?
Oh, much more. It's about creating this curated ambiance.
Yeah.
Using high-quality artisanal materials. It's about empowering you to use that travel time effectively, whether that's making critical business decisions, staying in touch, or just properly relaxing with family. It makes the journey an integral, productive part of your life, not just transit time.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Now, an aircraft like this is obviously a huge asset. What about support? What happens after the purchase?
Yeah, good point. Airbus puts a lot of emphasis on what they call excellence in customer care. They understand that owners need robust, proactive support. They have a pretty extensive global network, over 300 field representatives supporting more than 500 customers and operators worldwide. So there's usually someone relatively nearby.
A global network for a global aircraft. And is there a central point of contact?
Yes, they've set up C4U. It acts as a single interface for pretty much all customer support needs. It handles urgent AOG situations, that's aircraft on ground, when the plane can't fly, but also routine requests, ordering parts, managing services. It streamlines everything.
Okay, simplifies things for the operator.
Exactly. And for those who want something even more tailored, there's ACJ Care, which offers bespoke service packages designed around specific operational needs.
So it's about keeping the aircraft flying and protecting the investment.
Precisely. The whole support structure is designed to maximize aircraft availability, minimize that costly downtime, and ultimately help preserve the aircraft's resale value over time. It connects the dots, between the advanced engineering and ensuring it operates reliably day in, day out, anywhere in the world.
Right, comprehensive support for a comprehensive aircraft. Makes sense. So wrapping things up, we've taken a pretty deep dive into the ACJ330neo. It really seems to be this unique blend of proven airline technology, that robust A330 heritage, combined with the absolute pinnacle of bespoke corporate jet luxury. You've got the cutting-edge Trent 7000A engines, the advanced aerodynamics derived from the A350, and then this incredibly spacious, highly customizable, fully connected cabin inside. It's all geared towards unmatched efficiency, true global reach, and just exceptional comfort.
Yeah. Really is the whole package. Which kind of leads to a final thought, doesn't it? In a world where, let's face it, time is the ultimate luxury, and being globally connected is just essential. How does an aircraft like this change things? Is it just about making travel easier? Or does it fundamentally reshape how people conduct top-level business, how they enjoy their personal time, even how they think about their own space? When distance becomes almost irrelevant, and your office or home can literally be transported across continents. What does that actually mean? How does it change the concept of being present globally?
That's a really interesting question to ponder. It goes beyond just the specs, doesn't it? It's about the potential it unlocks. The ACJ330neo, less a plane, maybe more a portal to a different way of operating on a global scale. Fascinating stuff.